Alright, gang, what is up? I'm thinking that today we'll just do some GUG playing, and we will just hope and pray that we get something that helps us on one of the final three Morula's feats that we have not completed. So, to put in perspective what those are, we have Pictionary, which is just finding the prompt that generates a very specific GUG. He's like a multicolored GUG with lots of hands, so we'll be looking for him. So just finding him would give us some clues as to what his name might be. We also need to do number 6, which is right place, right time, which is stealing the seed of the Slime King and adding it to our team. We need to make sure that we have a GUG that steals GUGs when that happens. And the last one is GUG Bingo, which is currently impossible. We can't really do that. We have to find a high enough Scrabble scoring animal that generates a GUG that gives away GUG. So that's highly unlikely. So I think the first thing we need to do is just make sure that we have a stealing GUG here. Start, make enemy ally. I created one of these the other day. I spent about an hour trying to get that spawn of the Slime King encounter. Unsuccessfully. It seems like this was not the one I generated, considering how long it's taken. So we will have to see what we get here. Other until battle, target enemy becomes an ally. Yeah, that'll work. That's what we need. We'll test that one here at our first thing and make sure that it works when it's on the back line, because we probably can't take a hit directly from the Slime King or the spawn of the Slime King if we run into it. So yeah, on this screen here, we'll have to just make sure we don't see that GUG that we're looking for. And let's go ahead and try this stealing enemies GUG here. When you steal an enemy GUG, does it permanently become yours? I don't actually know the answer to that. Or does it act like a token? Let's see. Oh. It did not become an ally. It lied to us. It just moves it around. We were lied to, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, once again, we're looking for that GUG. He actually looks a lot like this GUG. But instead of like the little puffs of multicolored, it's like they're just part of him. Alright, so what we were currently doing was this one. What if we just make start correct there? What if we don't disembowel start? Target and transform one enemy GUG into an ally. Alright, so that should be, you know, what we're looking for. And it's when he enters battle, so let's see if it'll let us target. It doesn't. So this would probably be a bad one for that challenge, because we would need him to be in play first. And if you guys don't know about Spawn of the Slime King, it's a 666666, and it is the only GUG that spawns in its encounter. Oh yeah, double pool here, so we can try again. So, start, make enemy ally. Can we throw in... Oh, Jesus. Alright, so we can do that. Let's see how this works. And I'm doing start because it happening at the start is just more helpful, because we don't have to worry about the encounter happening here in the hidden amniotic pool. Convert a randomly chosen enemy GUG into an ally. Again, that would be fine in that battle as long as it works on the back line, but most of the time I feel like the ETB effects do not affect the back line. So we will see. once again just moves him back and forth. That's so strange. I wonder what causes that. So yeah, I guess our first few runs here we'll just be trying to find a good stealing Gug here. Alright, what about enemy bench, or let's call it the pool because that's shorter, become ally. Enemy pool become ally. Turn an enemy Gug into an ally Gug. Again, it does what it's supposed to do in what it describes. But does it actually function? That's the real question here. Alright, on we go. I guess we'll find out. So we've got one in the back. Well, let's see. Alright, it definitely doesn't do it. Well, he disappeared before he... Oh, you know what we could do is try a combat trigger. Let's try that. What about combat enemy become ally? Because then when it fought it, you know, it should steal it. Alright. Other destroy. If the target enemy is defeated, added to the player's team. That won't work because we're probably not going to be able to defeat it. It's a 6666666. Let's see. Turn enemy Gug to ally. I really wish I could remember what the one I made the other day was when I was working on this problem. It's like the name of this feat says, it's right place, right time. You really just have to get lucky. Gug Woggle, turn a random enemy Gug into a Gug with +2 health and attack. The word Gug tends to change their identity, it feels like. Turn enemy into ally. How about that? Alright, what do we got here? Turn a random enemy into an ally. It happens at the end of the round. That one actually might work. Because what we can do is prepare like a healer. Or if it takes it off of the back line, then I guess it wouldn't even matter. Alright, we're looking. We don't see the Gug that we're trying to find. So let's see how this guy functions. Fun little purple, got little, I don't know, they look like sea vents almost on the Rothlomite here. Good old Rothlomite. So let's say we don't block it. He did not become an ally. He actually just went back to the back. So we were lied to. This is really just going to be a quest for a Stealer Gug. Oh no, he moved back because of Rothelmite. Why are you so dishonest, Rothelmite? Why can't you just do what you claim? Alright, let's see here. What about start? Enemy become ally. Start of round, target enemy Gug becomes ally. I mean, that could definitely be what we're looking for. If it actually functions. That's the big if here. Seems like a lot of the becomes ally Gugs have a little bit of an issue going on. And we still don't know if the ones we steal are permanent additions. I feel like I've seen videos where that happens, but I still just don't remember how that went. Nothing seems to be happening here. I wonder if they've got to be in the front line here. Yeah. Nothing happens, unfortunately. Let me go look at Sutetsu's video real quick. Let's just see what his prompt was for his stealing Gug there. Alright, here's his amniotic pool. What's he put in here? Turn all enemy ally start. Turn all enemy ally start. So he's using that start key tag as well. He's also using turn all. Let's see if we can rearrange that some. Let's try at start, turn enemy ally. Let's try that. That doesn't do anything like what we wanted. For each ally on the enemy team, reduce its health by 1. Its own health? Hold on, what? Surely not its own health. It wouldn't do that, would it? Come on. Surely not its own health. Alright, time to find out. They're both at 3 and 4 here. Or 3 and 8, I mean. Jesus. 4 and 8. I don't think it actually does anything. Which I guess is better than it could have been. Alright. So his is... Let's just put his in here. Turn all enemy ally start. So what if we just take the end and put it at the start? Put the start at the start. Start of round and make all enemies allies skip their turn. This might be a soft locker right here. All enemies and allies skip their turn. Actually, I don't think it does anything. Alright. So once again, turn all enemy ally start. That's Utetsu's prompt. What if we just drop the A and start and put a space? That's technically a different Gug. I don't mind getting by stealing Gugs on a technicality. Transform any enemy Gug into an allied Gug until the end of the round. It is a enters battle trigger, which is less good, but if it functions, at least it functions, you know. That's the main necessity here. A functioning Gug. It doesn't appear to function. Alright, so let's take this hit here and then just see if we actually steal him with this here. Nah, it just moves it to the side. I don't know why that is. Let's try out Sutetsu's and just make sure that... Oh, it came to our side after it attacked there? That was weird. Let's see if stealing is just maybe like broken on this current patch or something. Alright, we don't see the special one we're looking for visually. So, his is turn all enemy ally start. So that should give us Sutetsu's Gug Stealer. I don't even think that's the one that he generated. Am I crazy? Gotta go back and watch his video again here. Oh no, that does look like him. Yeah, see, I think it's just broken. Oh, it's just making them attack first. Is that how it happens in his video? Let me go watch that again. I feel like all my Steelers on Saturday, yeah, that's not how it happens. That's just a bug right now, I think. I'm just reporting that bug really quick. All stealing Gugs. And let's see. I'm trying to find, I guess I can just say in feet 6. Alright, so there. Since we're not sure about the status of that, I think we'll just do some regular playthroughs and hope to run into that other Gug. So, let's generate some Gugs. I was trying to look around my desk. Here, I've got a stack of Magic the Gathering cards next to me. Let's use those to generate some Gugs. Not a pack run or anything, just for fun. Starting with the Crystal Grotto. Crystal Grotto is an uncommon, no, a common land, it seems. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1, it adds 1 colorless. Or, with 1 mana and a tap, you can add a mana of any color. Come forth, Crystal Grotto. For every 2 damage this Gug takes, spawn 1 Crystal Shard. I don't know that I've ever seen a summon on damage received trigger. Creature received damage is the actual spot that it happens. This is fun. This might actually be a pretty cool like clone spawner. We'll see. Oh, I didn't spawn any. Big sad. Oh, So once again, the thing that it's saying is going to happen happens a turn later. I'm going to report that as well. That's so interesting that that spawned this turn. Why would that be happening? Why would everything be showing up a turn late? The steals are happening the next turn, and then that token spawn is happening the next turn. So let's test this again. Alright, so he takes damage. Alright, we pull him out. Nothing there. I don't even know what just happened. None of those are stealing Gugs. Let's just test like a normal spawn cheese clone. We might have run into a buggy mess at the moment. Alright, let's see. Does he spawn? Alright, his cheese clone spawns immediately. Very, very interesting. I know I said I was going to do a Magic the Gathering card run here, and then I just got distracted. Here's what I'm thinking. I think I'm going to restart the game and just make sure that everything is functioning as it should. So let's get that game back up. It's the classic IT adage, you know. Turn it off, turn it back on again. And let's try to get one good, regular old run going here. Back with my stack of Magic the Gathering cards here. It looks like Citizen's Arrest is next. When Citizen's Arrest enters the battlefield, exile target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls until Citizen's Arrest leaves the battlefield. It's a 3 mana enchantment. Alright, the special Gug we're looking for is not on the enemy team. Citizen's Arrest. Arrest target Gug with attack power 3 or less, or attack power less than 3 for 1 round. I don't know what arresting a Gug does. Globulus. That's a great name for a Gug. Alright, we definitely want to generate some nectar. Oh, I did not mean to switch those. That's really going to hurt the nectar generation here. Alright, so we got 24 at least. That gives us 1 Gug at the first shop here. So we'll get that Gug. And I think we're going to heal up this other Gug. Turn him into our backup beater here. Another 6/9 here. Alright, Chromagoo here. The 5 attack is a rough spot to be in. Especially with the 8 health. So that means we're going to need to commit 2 to fighting him here. Same with him, and he's got 4 attack, which is also not great for us. Alright, moving right along. Let's see. What's the next card in this stack? Automatic Librarian. Automatic Librarian is a colorless 3 mana. When Automatic Librarian enters the battlefield, scry 2, and it is a 3/2. Search and provide a relevant skill to all allies on the battlefield. Alright, Libratrons. I don't know what a relevant skill could be. But you know, we'll gladly take it. We'll take whatever you can give us. Oh, now this is a fun little shape. He's got these little, almost Seussian little trees growing on in there. Another 8 attacker. I mean, that is just brutal. Not really anything we can do about it. I guess we pull these two, let him heal for 1 turn, and then he can take the hit. That's really the only option we have. What's the skill he gave him here? Enhance. Got a combat skill enhancer. Doesn't actually do anything, but, you know, it's there. Now we just have these 2 left. The problem is, to kill them, we have to lose everything but our 1 Gug. That's rough. We can't afford 1 more Gug, but that's not a promising path here. Let's see. He's a 5/8. We have to buy him just on the flat stats alone, I think. Alright, nothing crazy happening here. Salsaloid, I feel like, is just such a commonly seen Gug. Alright. This is the one that's going to save us. It's not the Automatic Librarian. It is the Banalish Sleeper. A 2 mana Phyrexian human soldier with kicker 1 swamp. When Banalish Sleeper enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, each player sacrifices a creature. It's a 2 mana 3/1. Banalish Sleeper. Maybe Banalish? Not sure if that's a place or if that's just an adjective I'm unfamiliar with. Apply a Banalish Blessing, granting a +3 attack, +3 health to all friendly Gugs. That's actually huge right now. Just because we're lacking in the Gugs at all department. Alright, Slimo. God, there's so many Slimos coming. What do they do? I don't know, but we gotta be able to withstand lots of Slimos, it seems. Oh my god! What buffed him so much? I think we're just gonna have to take 1 hit. We really have no other option. Wait, did he buff him too? Is that what happened? No, he didn't. They just buffed themselves, I guess. That is insane. Yeah, we're gonna lose off of that. Those guys. Slimos, man. Those are rough enemies. I think I might call it there. That's a 30-minute video. We didn't run into any of the stuff we were looking for. But that's part of this feat. You know, you really are just hunting. So you guys have a great one, and I'll see you again soon.